Drake decided to release 100 gigabytes of just random stuff and 3 new tracks. So it came with some new music, but a lot of on the website was, I think it was called plottwist.com or something like that. Let me see. Or 100gigs.org. Sorry. 100gigs.org. The Instagram page was called Plot Twist, which fans noticed that Drake was following. I don't know how people like pay attention to what a celebrity is following, but they noticed Drake was following this page, and they basically said, what is going on? In the description it said 100 gigs for your head top. People are like, what's going on? 100 gigs. A bunch of posts at the time because the page was private at the time. So people were like, what is all this post? Blah, blah, blah. And then Drake went public with it, posted the website, and a bunch of random stuff he was posting on there. Footages, photos he took. And it was started during the Kendrick Lamar battle. So people were wondering, maybe this is, Drake, probably starting the battle up back again. But it wasn't. It was a bunch of random files. It was like Drake recording in the studio for Kanye West. It was a lot of like dope footage. There's one really cool footage that I saw was there were some fans outside of his car, and this guy asked Drake, "Can you tell this girl to be with me?" Because she doesn't want to be with me, blah blah blah, or something like that. He was trying to get the girl to date him or whatever. And Drake, said, "Yeah, I'll do it for you." So he recorded the video with the fan and said, this is the guy. You better get with him, blah blah blah. And that's a cool thing to do for a celebrity to co-sign, you and give you some riz or whatever, and stuff like that. Just random stuff. Him talking about making hotline bling. Lots of like personal footage of him getting off private jets. Random things. But I wanted to talk about the songs. So the song with Young Thug and 21 Savage. I don't know what it's called. Let me see. So the song with 21 Savage and Young Thug is called It's Up. I actually enjoyed this track, so great record. Blue, Red, Green, I believe, is the one that has Lotto on it as well. Or maybe it doesn't. And then there's Housekeeping, Knows. So the other 2 tracks are not that good, but the It's Up track I enjoyed. And then the rest of the footage, I didn't really go through everything because I'm not that big of a Drake fan to be going over every single file of what he uploaded, but a lot of people did. And Drake also, this is what interests me out of all this stuff, right? Drake also is following another private Instagram page, and this one's called Indigo Child 369. However, in the bio, this is what it says: first account made some people anxious. Here we go again, round 2 fight. So I don't know, man. I think Drake is trolling, but, because the first page people thought, with the title being Plot Twist, people thought that maybe Drake got some information on Kendrick and is going to leak it on this Instagram page, and people were like, he's about to start the battle up back again. That's why in this second page, he put the first page made some people anxious, because people were wondering what the hell is going on. In the second page, he's saying, here we go again, round 2 fight. So I don't know. I hope we get another round in this battle, but Drake was the one that essentially bowed out. I mean, if you look at the Heart Part 6, I think he bowed out. I think he said, listen, he felt that he was coming with facts and that Kendrick wasn't coming with facts. And because of that, he was like, I don't want to do this anymore. People are siding with you regardless if you come with facts or not, which is kind of a weird kind of theory and stupid in itself, but whatever. I mean, everybody has their own opinion on things. I think a lot of artists lie on beef diss tracks regardless, and then some of them tell the truth. I think the Pusha T thing kind of ruined people's view on diss tracks, because now if you don't come out with something that's factual like Pusha T did, you're just bullshit. And then I don't like, what I didn't like about this battle is the fans in it, and the stands, not the fans, the stands. They were just taking things to next level and trying to find out dirt of each artist and doing weird investigation work and just weird things that I didn't like. So that kind of ruined it for me. Next time when they battle, or any hip-hop artist battle, I'm going to stay away from even any of the talk from the stands, because I saw so much of that shit on my timeline that it ruined the battle for me. I think years down the line, though, I'll appreciate this battle a lot more. Just in the midst of it right now, the stands ruined a lot of it for me. But I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get another battle. This is interesting. Saying here we go again, round 2 fight. That's something there, man. Fight is fighting words. So we'll see. I don't think I don't think these guys are going to stop subliminally dissing each other. We're going to continuously get subliminal disses back and forth. And I don't think these guys are going to be friends again. I think Drake also on the plot twist page took like a little jab at J. Cole. He posted a really big tweet that popped off. Let me see. That was like talking about J. Cole. And people were like, oh, he's dissing J. Cole now. I guess him and J. Cole aren't cool anymore because of this battle. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. J. Cole's been very, very quiet. And I'm sure we're going to get his album pretty soon. And I'm sure he's going to speak on something relating to this. I don't think he's going to diss anybody, but I do think he's going to speak on this stuff. So let me see where the actual tweet is. But he posted a tweet. It was kind of like making fun of J. Cole. And people were like, oh, he's taking shots at J. Cole, blah, 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 blah. So this is the tweet. Remember when J. Cole got his phone stolen out of his pocket by a fan? And they called Jay-Z from it, but he wasn't answering. So they called from their own phone and he picked up. So basically saying that Jay-Z doesn't even give a fuck about, J. Cole. That when they took J. Cole's phone and tried to call Jay-Z, he wasn't even picking up for J. Cole, but he picked up for some random number. So, yeah, it's a kind of clowning, trolling J. Cole. But, I don't know what to make of all this stuff. I think Drake is just doing random shit at this point of whatever he wants to do. I think he doesn't care. I think he's doing this just to prove that he doesn't care. He doesn't. He's just doing random shit. And it is what it is. I don't like the most of the tracks on here. I only like the one with Young Thug and 21 Savage. I think it's a dope track. But other than that, who gives a shit about the files? Who gives a shit about everything else on it? But I don't know. Drake stands. If 50 just randomly did this, I would check it out, and I would check out all the files and see what's on there, just because I'd be curious. But for Drake, I'm not really that huge of a fan of him.